Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, non-farm payrolls today. Jobs report is at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We've traded as high as 2032.75. They've been walking it up overnight. I mean, we dipped down to 25. Now we're headed back up to the 29 area. But the walk up started yesterday afternoon. I mean, you could argue that the last three sessions really have basically just been one big walk up. But the true walk up action where it just slowly drips higher, walk ups are not violent. They're not. They're like slow grinds because they happen in the middle of the night. So we've traded as high as 2032.75. We are baseline. I sent this out to my subscribers last night. We are baseline 72 handles above the 45-day pivot. We have been in the overbought range now for 4 days, and we have now moved into the vernacular that I've used for this is Crazytown. We've never been baseline Crazytown. I've literally never had to type that into my report. So two things about that. Is that an automatic close your eyes and short thing? No, not at all. Because I think if the last 3 days have proven anything, it's the old adage that overbought markets tend to stay overbought. Number two, do we need to pull back? Sure, absolutely. And we will. Maybe today, maybe at 8:31. I don't know. But I'm not going to game jobs trying to find out. It's a very tempting market to just say, okay, I'm going to get short. The problem with that is that hasn't been a strategy that's worked out too well. If we get some kind of a reaction high today, then then at least you start to get areas where you can feel good about being short because you have a risk marker that will tell you when you were wrong. Okay, a slow grind in the overnight leading into the non-farm payrolls at 8:30 is nothing you can hang your hat on as far as at what point as far as where's my risk marker, where am I wrong? And so you have to wait. So we get jobs at 8:30. We'll find an upper range and a lower range is what we do in the room, and then whoever breaks out of that range tends to pretty much rule the remainder, at least the morning. So I am looking for. I'm certainly not looking for any kind of an inside day today. I think we're going to get a move today. I think it's going to be significant, and I think it's either going to begin the process of finding the next higher low / floor for this market, or it's going to create some kind of a reaction high that'll begin that process. We're near the end of the process. I mean, you've got to give the process its due. We 13, 15 lows and a number of floors along the way. We have now extended from the last floor, which was 62.63, up to 32.75. That is basically 70 handles without finding the next floor. So long story short, we need to find a floor. The reaction off the jobs report, whether it's up or down, will likely start that process. And so if you do get short, you have to be realistic. This V is not turning into an A. I'm sorry. Absent some major news. And it better be better news than the Ebola thing 2 Thursdays ago, because that guy's down 95 handles. The one that said, the million of them on Twitter that said that this was devastating to the markets. That was at 1934. And it's been, about 99 handles not devastating to the markets. So, for the millionth time, beware of Twitter posts, in the middle of the night with people talking their book. Okay, everybody have a good one. Be careful. It's non-farm payrolls. Control your size. Control your, have a stop. Be smart about this. Don't do something you're going to regret on a Friday that you're going to have to carry through the weekend. That said, have a great weekend. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, princetontrader.com. Come check out the chat room. Um, and let me give the first plug of many for I'm doing a webinar with Bob Lang at explosiveoptions.net. I haven't done a webinar for the general public, I think, in over a year, so I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to talk about a lot of great stuff. The sign-up link can be found on my Twitter and on the post for this webcast, so I hope you'll come check it out. I will be back Monday morning with another webcast. Trade them well.